Today I want to talk to everyone in high school about how education elevates your life and will give you many choices in your careers. Achievement in high school is the first written record of your accomplishments and increases your chance of success. Besides giving you the strong foundation you need to be successful when you move on to college or any other type of post-high school career training, good high school grades are a currency that will let you get the scholarships and financial aid you'll need to finance your post-high school education. And getting good grades is the most important job you will have at this point in your life. Take charge of your life and sign up for the classes you will need to succeed and not just what your school requires for graduation. I'm going to go through a list of things you can choose to do in high school that will help prepare you for that next step in your education and for a successful career. First, people who are successful are people who can communicate effectively. Take as many classes in reading, writing, and speaking as you can fit into your schedule. Second, mathematics teaches you how to solve problems. You should take at least 2 years of algebra and 1 year of geometry. If you're looking at careers in engineering or computer science, then you need to take even more advanced math classes in high school, like trigonometry and calculus. If you have a talent for math, develop proficiency in the subject. Remember, the highest paid college majors right now are all in engineering and science. These high-paying careers require that you're proficient in math. The same is true of many other of the highest-paid skilled trades. Tool and die makers need to know trigonometry. Electricians, plumbers, and heating and air technicians use algebra. Taking the appropriate math courses you need in high school will prepare you for the courses you'll be required to take when you move from high school into a college, technical school, or an apprenticeship program, or other types of advanced training that require some type of math. Science classes like biology, chemistry, and physics are important no matter what career you choose to pursue. These classes will teach you how things work in the world around you and help you make good decisions when you face common situations in your life. One example would be knowing how the human body works and how that will help you maintain your health and communicate well with your doctors if you're sick. Fourth, it's important to know what is going on around you both locally and globally. Subjects like geography, civics, history, and economics will all help you gain a better understanding of how and why people are motivated to behave like they do. This understanding will help you make better decisions when you're dealing with people throughout your life. Languages also give you the opportunity to learn about another culture and can help you work with people from all over the world. Today, everyone needs some basic computer skills, no matter what career they choose. Take the courses offered in your high school. Use high school as an opportunity to earn credits for college and technical training. It's possible in many places to take some college courses while you're in high school during your junior and senior years. Many high schools also offer apprenticeship programs where you can learn about a trade and earn technical school credits that will also save you money on tuition if you decide to pursue a technical career. Pay attention to your grades. They represent your first major record of personal achievement. For this reason, high school grades are more important to you getting into a college, a technical school, or an apprenticeship program than standardized achievement tests. They're also a currency. The better grades, the better the opportunity you have to get scholarships and financial aid. Good grades are just like putting money in the bank. Start in your sophomore year to learn about what it costs to go to college or a technical school and begin discussing these expenses with your parents. Ask them what general income level your family has so that you can determine if you'll be eligible for scholarships based on financial need. Remember, the sticker price of an education that's listed in a college or technical school catalog is not the price most people pay. Most all the students from families in any income level get some kind of financial assistance. If attending an elite school is your goal, pursue it and find out what financial aid is available. Learn about student loans. The first thing you should know is that federal government guarantees student loans. What that means is the government guarantees that the bank will be paid if you do not pay the bank. The government guarantee does not mean that the government will excuse you from not paying the loan and pay it for you. You cannot eliminate this debt by declaring bankruptcy as you can a home or auto loan. Your student loans will follow you until they are paid. Because the government guarantees student loans made by banks, they'll generally be willing to loan to you. So it's important that you know how much you can expect to earn after you've invested your time and money in your education before you consider taking out a student loan. As a general rule of thumb, it's going to be difficult for most people to pay back student loans if those loans are more than half what you expect to earn per year 3 to 5 years after you finish your education. Do your homework. Make certain you do not take on more student loan debt than you can manage. YPNG Mentor articles all have sections that will show you the earnings level to expect for different professions. YPNG also has discussions about this subject where people will share experiences dealing with student debt. There are also articles and books on the blog page that let you read about different strategies to help reduce the cost of your advanced education. Begin in high school to reach careers that are right for you. First, do a thorough self-evaluation of your personal strengths and weaknesses. You intuitively know the subjects and schools that you like and where you excel, but also look at other abilities. For example, the YPNG blog page has an article on a book titled Mechanical Aptitude and Spatial Relationships. This is a common test given to people in a variety of professions, including some engineers and many skilled trades. Passing this test can be a requirement to be hired for some jobs. If you are considering a career that requires mechanical aptitude, getting yourself familiar with these kinds of tests could be important in your self-evaluation process as you determine your personal strengths and weaknesses, just as the SAT tests are for college admissions. Part of good preparation also means thoroughly researching the careers you may be considering to be certain how they will allow you to reach your personal goals for both job satisfaction and income. Here are some points to consider when you're doing this kind of research. All these points and more are covered in individual YPNG Mentor articles. First, learn what the career involves in terms of what you will actually be doing, so that you're certain it fits your personality and abilities. Second, get a good idea about the number and type of people you will be collaborating with each day. Third, understand the personal time commitment needed to be successful. Get good information on starting salaries and how salaries for each career you are considering normally progress as you gain work experience. Make sure you know the regional differences in earnings for many careers and if you would have to relocate to reach your personal financial goals. Know what the growth prospects are for particular careers by researching the future demand for the skills you will acquire with your advanced education. There is normally going to be some ongoing education required to maintain competitiveness in many types of careers. Know what the requirements are for the careers you are researching and whether you or your employer pays for it. When you have some ideas about the careers you think you'd like to pursue, make sure you take the courses offered in high school that are necessary for you to begin your advanced education after high school graduation. Build a long-term career plan and regularly update it. YPNG now has a high school college preparation program that has some key things that you'll need to do to build this plan. First, obtain college admissions applications. Then write a high school resume, write your college essay, get letters of recommendation, apply for financial aid and scholarships, and research the potential employees and the classes they want you to take. Keep in mind that time is your most valuable asset. Time, like money, is limited. In order to maximize your success, you must allocate your time in a way that will help you most effectively reach your goals. This requires you to make smart choices about how you pursue your education and training and regularly evaluate your progress. Here are some suggestions on how you can do this. You need to make certain the college or technical training program you want to attend is well thought of by your potential employers. Attending a poorly accredited institution makes it much more difficult to get a job and is not a good use of your time or money. Many of these institutions do not have records on the placement rates of their graduates, even for the best colleges. Even if they do, it's still important to ask people currently working in the career you're planning to pursue where to go to get the best education. The YPNG forum pages and our Mentor articles are good resources for you to use to get answers. Do an honest evaluation of your personal academic abilities. It's normally not the best choice for you to go to a school where you're ranked low in the incoming class based on your grades and test scores compared to other students, because you will likely not graduate with a high class ranking. When you graduate, recruiters for many kinds of jobs are only interested in those who rank in the top half of a graduating class. Know where you can reasonably expect to rank at a particular school when you enter, and be honest with yourself about how high you think you will be able to rank at graduation. If you're set on graduating from a particular school where you would be ranked low when you begin classes, consider taking your first year or two at another school where all or most of your credits will later transfer. If you do better than your high school academic records and test scores would indicate, you'll gain the confidence that you can successfully compete and can then transfer to your preferred school. Remember that the advertised price for college tuition and some types of technical training is generally not the real price paid by most students. Scholarships and grants can usually be found to lower this cost, especially from young people from families with average to below average incomes. Make sure you know what scholarships and grants are available if you fall into this category before writing off attending the institution you prefer. You can also develop strategies to help minimize your student debt. There's an article on the YPNG blog page that outlines an action plan for sophomores and others that discusses the benefits of attending a two-year community college before you enter a larger school where you want to get your degree. The tuition is lower and you can save money by living at home for a couple years. Just make sure that the four-year college you plan to transfer to will accept the credits from the particular community college you attend. If after doing all your research you find yourself in a major or some type of training program where you cannot compete or you do not like the required coursework, reassess your personal strengths and weaknesses. Many people do change majors, but it's expensive. Look at a work-study option if you do not have a clear direction. If you're in college, try and get internships or summer jobs that relate to your field of study. There are examples in some of the Mentor articles where people were able to get internships and other part-time jobs while they were working on their degrees that helped them open doors to jobs after they graduated. Take advanced placement exams in high school, which provide an opportunity to earn college credit and are usually offered each year. Building a successful career requires persistence and commitment. Persistence is a personality trait you have to develop to be successful if you're going to deal with the inevitable obstacles and difficulties everyone faces when pursuing any worthwhile goal. Persistence means that you look at problems as chances to show your personal ability to solve those problems. They're an opportunity to separate you from those people who do not have the character to persevere and get discouraged when things are not going well. You can only persevere when you're fully committed to being successful. A lot of people are highly intelligent or have other unique abilities but are not successful. It's usually persistence fueled by your own personal commitment to succeed in all aspects of your life, not just academics, that will make you a success. Here's YPNG's commitment to you. We intend to build a site and programs to help you make good career choices that will allow you to reach your personal and financial goals. We'll do this by building a mentor library with written articles and podcasts that will allow you to learn from the personal experiences of successful people from all walks of life who will share with you how they accomplished their own goals. We'll offer virtual classrooms for you to ask questions and get answers from mentors and other members, and provide you with reference books and articles that can help you research your careers, prepare a strategy for your education, find a job, and know what you need to do once you're there. Let's get started.